I don't think I've ever cooked in the castle before.
This is ridiculous. And the smell is intoxicating. This is incredible.
Wow, that's way better than I was expecting. It is safe to say, this is some of the best chocolate I've ever had.
Well, dig in, everybody. Welcome to the Full Meal Deal, Outdoor Eats Season 3 compilation. Hey, Chef Corso, Outdoor Eats, classically trained chef turned outdoor cooking expert, and I am here to put you on the path to great meals outdoors. Wherever you're going outside, I want you to be able to eat well. We have over 300 trail-tested recipes for your thru hikes, your car camping adventures, your bike packs, your kayak trips, whatever you've got, we've got something for you. Also, if you have a dietary restriction, we've got you covered there too. So check out our recipe bank. Also, all those recipes go into pocket-sized cookbooks too, so you can put them right in your black backpack or right in your glove box. But what we're doing in this video is we are mashing up the amazing season that we had in season 3, and this was fantastic because it's the first time Outdoor Eats TV went international. We filmed in Switzerland with some amazing adventures, as well as Liechtenstein there. And then we went to Ireland. I got to adventure with my dad in the hills. And then I got to meet a whole bunch of new chefs and new friends in the hills of Ecuador. And then met some amazing, amazing folks in the community of Laramie, Wyoming. So this is all 4 episodes of season 3. And I hope you enjoy because they were really fun to shoot. And for the whole thing for Outdoor Eats, it is a combination of educational food show with a travel show with an adventure show. So if you like all those things, you're gonna like Outdoor Eats. And you might be wondering, well, where is it airing besides here on YouTube? Well, it's airing on PBS, as well as FanDuel Sports, NBC Sports, and Outside TV. So check your local listings, or if you have the PBS app, it is literally on there. If you can't find it, message them. That would be a great support to get it airing in your region. But enjoy the full meal deal, Outdoor Eats TV Season 3. This week on Outdoor Eats, I am in Liechtenstein and Switzerland, exploring the mountains and celebrating the ingredients and flavors of this region. And I get to cook outdoors here. This is incredible.
Delicious.
I know it's cheesy, but this is Outdoor Eats, folks. That is what I want at the end of a hike. I'm Chef Corso, hiker, backpacker, and classically trained chef on a mission to elevate outdoor meals. Because food on the trail should be so much more than just calories. Join me and my friends as we explore beautiful trails and cook up quick, easy, and delicious meals to share together. This is Outdoor Eats. I didn't know a whole lot about Liechtenstein before this trip, and it wasn't on the top of my bucket list, but it is a gorgeous little cork in between these big countries that we know, from Austria, Switzerland, Germany to the north, and Italy to the south. And it is small, but it is mighty. We were welcomed warmly by the folks at Demo Coffee. Guten Morgen, Peter.
Good morning, Chef. Nice to meet you and welcome to Demo Coffee.
Thank you. Peter, he's also an engineer, so he created this little cylindrical roaster that you can roast about 2 or 3 cups of coffee in there with fire.
Wow. And now we are ready for our coffee.
Okay.
This is our Verona. 11 grams of powder. Enjoy.
Peter, that's fantastic.
Now we make a crazy cream. 22 grams of powder and only 18 grams of water.
The smells and the aromas in there were wonderful. Great flavor on his roast. Wonderful way to get introduced to Liechtenstein. One of the things I love about traveling is finding great local ingredients to provision. And I'm meeting up with a member of the Feldfreunde, which is a community group that connects farmers to customers. Found a nice little farmhouse shop called the Hoflade, and see what we can find for a recipe coming up. Morning, Roman.
Hey, Steve.
How are you?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
In there was very special ingredients that you can only find in a short radius around Vaduz here.
The Feldfreunde Association is really giving a face to the producer and giving a voice to the consumer. We want to demonstrate to the people in Liechtenstein that we have very good ingredients that we grow here, and following the seasons as part of your diet isn't just good for the planet, it's equally good for yourself.
Roman introduced me to Chef Rito, and he welcomed us into his kitchen to show us the steps on how to make riblo. So we have water, salt, corn, and butter.
Yeah, it's fresh from Liechtenstein.
Here we are.
Enjoy it.
I'm gonna try it basic first. Definitely a lot of texture. It's a little on the dry side.
Which is where,
You need to add something else to it.
generations ago, they would have had it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you would have had variations of this at different times of the day.
Very familiar with cornmeal and polenta, but never had ground corn like this. Thank you.
Today we're in Schellenberg, an important place in the history of the Principality of Liechtenstein. So this castle was built in the 13th century.
Wow.
This is actually a public place.
So it's a special spot, but it's also a very accessible spot. I love that.
Castles play a significant role in this country. Every now and then you walk past a ruin like the one we're sitting at right now. This is the kitchen.
We get to cook here?
That's right.
For our recipe today, we're gonna be making a panzanella. Do you know panzanella?
I have no idea.
No idea. Cool. It's a classic Italian bread salad, and it focuses on bread, and usually old bread. Classic ingredient to create a filling meal for very little money, and also not have to throw away anything. And since we are close to Germany, we do have some pretzels. Not a classic option for a panzanella, but I think it's gonna be really fun to make this very close to here. And what kind of cheese is this one?
Well, that's kind of soft cheese with alpine herbs.
Fantastic. And we also have some landjangers. Can you tell them what a landjanger is?
It's a dried sausage, normally made from beef and pork.
So really tying in some local flavors here with a classic Italian dish. And I think we should just prep this up. That is looking good. So if we want to add a little bit of that seasoning salt, and I am going to add our oil. And we do want a good amount of dressing here so it can soak into that bread and make it a little bit soft. What's really important for a panzanella is that you let it marinate for at least 30 minutes. And what I've done on a day hike is make it before I leave and then put it in my pack. And 2 hours later, when I'm at the summit, I can have lunch all ready for me.
The work is done while you hike.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
We have one more ingredient we need to add.
Yes, what we have here is sour cheese. This is the ancient cheese from this area.
Kind of like a combination between goat cheese and feta.
Yep.
Very nice. How does that taste for you?
Very nice. The acidity of the vinegar and then the cheese, I think that goes together quite well.
That little bit of freshness really completes the dish.
If the food makes you feel good and the environment you consume it in encourages that make you feel good feeling, I think that combination just is unbeatable.
Well, Roman, thank you for bringing me to this special spot. I don't think I've ever cooked in a castle before, so I can add that to my life checkoff list. Didn't know I wanted to do that, but I'm really happy that I can and happy to share this with you.
Thank you for having me as a guest.
I met up with a new foraging friend up in the hills, and we were able to find some wonderful local herbs to create some really tasty meals. And Nadia, how long have you lived in Liechtenstein?
I was born here in Liechtenstein,
Yeah.
grew up in Vaduz. I'm very blessed that I can live here in Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
Oh, look, red clover. Can you see?
Yeah.
You can make it to dishes, for smoothies or tea.
Very versatile.
Yeah. This is the ripwort plantain. Pick only the upper part of the plant.
Some knowledge that she shared is to not pull up the whole plant, allowing the plant to still survive.
What it smells for you?
Asparagus or spargle,
And a little bit spicy.
a little spicy. That's pretty good.
We made it. Look at this view.
Beautiful. Tell me about this.
This is my salt, what I made with different herbs.
Nadia was able to bring all of the ingredients for our lunch. And first off was a snake bread.
The children, they love that.
Yeah. Oh, nice and crispy at the end.
Yeah.
Nice steam coming off of it.
Try this one.
Thank you. That's it right there. This bowl turned out so elegant and so delicious for only being a few ingredients. And it was amazing to be able to share that experience together in her special spot. Wow. I think the final touch will be some of the last of the herbs that we have.
This is red clover, the blossom and the leaves. Once more for you.
Thank you. I'm noticing just the different little acidity, the bitterness, the freshness
Yep.
of all of them.
And also the smelling is completely different with this plant.
Absolutely. What I love about this is it's delicate yet complex, flavorful, with only a few ingredients. This is a very, very special dish. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Today I'm meeting up with a local guide, Andy, and he is sharing one of the classic approachable hikes in the area.
So we will start up here and do all the way to the Augstenberg. It's one of the most famous trails we have in Liechtenstein.
We are heading up on a chairlift first.
Yes, that's the first step we do, and then start the hike.
Nice, I like it. Great way to start a hike is on a chairlift.
Perfect weather today.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Wow, look at those guys. They're just having a little break on the trail.
Yeah, they're chilling there.
When do you go for a hike and you're hanging out with cows?
We did it!
We did it. There we go. Nice.
Right over there,
Yeah.
we are going to the hut.
And lunch is over there.
Lunch is over there, and lunch is going to be amazing. I can promise you that.
I am very excited for that. We're about halfway through the hike up to the hut, and it's really interesting to be right on this ridgeline where Austria is right here, Liechtenstein is right here, and then I can see Switzerland just over that other ridgeline. So to be in the center of it all, it's really beautiful. Is this where we get to have lunch?
That's the hut, yes.
Wow.
Hello.
Chef, hello.
Good morning.
Plopping down on those picnic tables and having a chef greet us with a beer. What more could you want?
Cheers.
Cheers, Prost. Oh boy, this might be the best summit beer I've ever had. The menu featured some classic local and seasonal dishes. We've got some sausage, cabbage salad, as well as a vegetarian curry dish, which was using some local yellow peas. Andy, I think we earned this.
Yes.
Got nice Indian curry flavors here, the peas.
Try the sausage.
That is wonderful. Being in the Alps, in the sunshine, with a new friend, cheersing with the summit beer, and wonderful dishes from a chef in the hut. That is what I want at the end of a hike.
Yeah.
What more could you want? There's one final hike I want to check off before I finish my time in Liechtenstein and head to Switzerland. I've only been hiking for like 20 minutes, and this is where I am. Way, way, way above the valley. We've got Vaduz down there. Super, super cool. I'm so glad I made it up here. It's a perfect way to end my time in Liechtenstein. But there's more things to explore, there's more things to taste just over those mountains. This is incredible. Where we're at in Switzerland exactly is in Gstaad. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some cheese here. Fondue is a classic Swiss dish. I know there's going to be some wonderful milk and some chocolates. I'm very excited to see what else is here and what else is local and super tasty. Hello, Mike.
Hi, Steve.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is gorgeous. So I heard a rumor that you're a little bit of a local legend. Is that right?
Probably.
Probably. Mike von Groningen, World Cup ski champion, bronze medalist in the Olympics, and he is my guide here. Very, very special to have someone so connected to the community to show me around sights to see and also the foods to eat. Well, I'm excited to explore some more. You want to show me around?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's go. We rolled up the hill to Willy's little summer cabin. He and his wife spend the summer here letting their cows graze, getting the nice fresh grass to produce some very sweet and delicious milk.
We live here for the summertime. The cows and the cheeses making our life.
When I arrived, the batch was already in progress. Very soft, small curds.
very soft, yes.
We're waiting for the cheese to mix, letting the rennet do its thing, but Willy and his wife are gonna share some of the finished cheese with me and have a nice little coffee, little cheese. So this is a raclette.
That's a raclette cheese, yes.
It literally tastes like fruit, or like strawberries or flowers, and I've never had that with a cheese before.
No, it's really different.
They're making one pot of cheese a day. They aren't in the business to make pounds and pounds of cheese. They're in the business of making it the right way.
For us, it's important to produce a good food, make us happy when the food is good, when the people like it too.
And there we go. We made cheese.
We make the cheese, yes.
I will definitely not forget this experience. Thank
That's
you.
beautiful. Thank you too.
Cheese is good, grottos are fun, but a cheese grotto, super tasty. Hello, Renee.
Hi, I'm Steve. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Down into the mountain, a nice cool area, there is a community cooperative that is aging cheese. No way. This is ridiculous. And the smell is intoxicating. This is incredible. The cheese grotto had a special vibe with the candles, the light flickering off the aging wheels, and the aroma running through there was intoxicating.
Your clothes have to smell after
Oh,
you
so
visit.
my clothes can smell like cheese later?
Like a cheese later.
Good, I'm happy I can take some with me. Mike and I had a great afternoon adventuring around this region, but he is gonna show me a perfect spot for an afternoon snack. Tell me about this valley that we're in.
We are in the valley of Lauenen in the region of Gstaad. We have 4 different communities and Lauenen is one of them. And there's a fondue boot. You can see there?
I can see it.
That's the fondue XXL.
The classic dish of Switzerland is fondue. There's even a special fondue backpack that you can order from the cheese shops to have the full fondue experience in Switzerland.
We have a special kind of bread.
Okay.
It's already cut in.
So you don't need a knife to cut this
Exactly.
bread. It just breaks apart into these wonderful little bread cubes, really well thought through.
3 different kind of cheese in
Okay.
it. It's a mountain cheese from here, the Gruyere and the Fribourg Vacherin. So it's a special mix.
At its core, fondue is a very easy dish to make. All you're doing is waiting for that cheese to melt.
Okay, we are already done. You see?
Not too grainy.
Not too grainy, not too hot.
And this is what we do. We just dunk bread, we eat, we chat, we sip.
Yeah, and sometimes there are already other peoples here and you can share with them and talk a little bit.
That's the thing about fondue. It's one of the great recipes of the world for sharing. Having a great meal or a great snack together with a new friend in a beautiful location
Exactly.
is what it's all about. It would have been great with just he and I dunking bread together and enjoying and laughing, but the backdrop complemented everything. Are these ingredients okay to dip as well?
Sure, there's some fruits, or we have a sausage. It's very special sausage from Switzerland. It's called Servala.
I really like that sausage.
Cheers.
Cheers. I know it's cheesy, but this is Outdoor Eats, folks. I'm meeting up with local chef Martin. He's usually cooking at the Alpina, which is a 5-star hotel in the valley. And I'm so excited to see what he has in store for a backyard barbecue Swiss style.
We start today with a wheel chop, stuff this with a local cheese. Then we switch to the rainbow trout. We roasted them with herbs inside and a little bit lemon. And the last one will be the pork belly glazed in a steamed bread inside that you don't need a blade. You can eat it straight with the fingers.
And what kind of herbs do we have in that beautiful bowl?
We have the pimpernel here,
Okay. A little bit of minty flavor?
a minty flavor, and a little bit majoran.
Majoran, like a oregano and mint combination.
Yeah. But now we make a little bit salt on the wheel.
Salt on the veal.
So we go to the barbecue.
We go to the barbecue.
We have to take care that's only outside roasted, and then we put the wheel chop in the high pot.
Sure. This is a new preparation for me. I'm used to grilling meat and maybe putting it in a Dutch oven, but never over hay before.
You will see that the steam comes here outside.
That is beautiful. Very soft and tender.
It's soft, it's good.
Wonderful.
Super nice. We use some herbs,
Okay.
the black pepper, a little bit of garlic, make a kind of pesto, and from the honey you get the sweetness. The smell is super good. We do it on the barbecue.
So we get it warmed up and crisped up.
Wow.
Beautiful buns. Cheers.
Cheers. I don't want to come back to the kitchen. I stay here for tonight.
Very nice fresh fish. I can taste the local herbs in there as well.
The temperature, it's
A
good.
little medium rare, yes?
Yeah.
That's perfect. The veal is so good, it doesn't need the cheese, but it is so much better with the cheese.
I have to put it on the menu.
I think we should put that on the menu. Thank you for sharing these with me.
Thank you very much for coming.
I've heard about this cow festival. I am not quite sure what that is.
We have a special event called the Gstaad Züglete. All the farmers in the summertime with her cows pass from the Alps to the village part. It's something special for us and also for the whole region.
When the time is there, the cows know what's going to happen. So I like to go down.
I am being welcomed at a local farm, and Lizzie is going to show me how to make a flower bouquet for a cow. Yes, I said a flower bouquet for a cow, and she is going to show me how it's done. If I don't do something right, you let me know.
Yeah.
Okay?
So we make the red one on the front.
On the front, okay, I'll hold that.
And the white one on the side.
Okay. Looking good?
Yeah.
Is good enough for the cows?
Yeah.
Okay. Today is the day. It is the cow festival. It's time to put the bouquets on the cows for the final preparation for the parade downtown. They are looking really good. Wrap around the horn. It's just a normal ratchet strap. And then for the final touch, wow, that is beautiful. Look at that. Is she ready?
She's ready.
She's ready. Awesome. You've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. And I think we may have found the right amount of cowbell. Once the cows are all ready with the bouquets and the cowbells, they make the journey from the valley down the mountain into the main city square. And I love the fact that the community is coming together for a fun celebration where everyone can have a good time, listen to some music, have some good food, and celebrate the cows. Thanks for coming along for my adventure through Switzerland and Liechtenstein. This trip has been an amazing combination of new ingredients and new friends cooking outdoors and sharing the outdoor cooking experience. Get out there, boca boca. Hope you're enjoying the show. Quick intermission. If you do not have one of our cookbooks, I highly recommend you check them out. Check them out at outdooreats.com. We now have 10 in the Trail Meal series. Each edition has 20 unique recipes. All recipes are 10 ingredients or less, ready in 30 minutes or less. No pre-prep, no dehydrating, and most importantly, no packaged meals. So you can eat well literally anywhere, whether you're going internationally or you're just headed outside your door. But we've got recipes and cookbooks for you, plus a handy pocket knife, some sporks, some spices, and a tote too. You can get all organized for taking it out on the road. But check all the great stuff out at outdooreats.com/shop. But let's get back to it. This week on Outdoor Eats, we are in Ireland, and specifically Cork and Kerry counties. On the menu is we are celebrating two often overlooked pantry ingredients, butter and salt, cooking up with two classic culinary methods, steam and smoke, and I am looking to recreate some classic Irish flavors into trail meals.
How was it?
Wow. Here you go.
That is amazing. That's so good.
It's very good.
I'm Chef Corso, hiker, backpacker, and classically trained chef on a mission to elevate outdoor meals. Because food on the trail should be so much more than just calories. Join me and my friends as we explore beautiful trails and cook up quick, easy, and delicious meals to share together. This is Outdoor Eats. We are in Cork, Ireland, known as the culinary center of Ireland, and this is a very special episode because joining me is my dad. And what we are doing is exploring the beautiful landscape of this area, celebrating some of our family tradition, as well as tasting some unique local flavors of this area. And so happy that you're here.
I'm really happy too. We do have genuine, authentic
family heritage right here in Cork. But that's just one thing. You have so many things planned, I can hardly wait.
Well, let's go explore.
Yeah.
I invited my dad on this trip because I thought it would be a good opportunity to spend some time together. We've both been really busy with our jobs and haven't had a whole lot of father-son time, and I wanted to be able to share this experience with him, with a new country, new flavors, and some new experiences.
I have a winery in Washington State, and some of his culinary interests, I think, came from our family, which is very, very much related to food and hospitality especially.
Cork is the culinary capital of Ireland, and I have loved soups and stews for my whole life. I am excited to hit those pubs and get some of those rich, hearty stews firsthand. So what I ordered for us today is a selection of classic Irish dishes. And what I know of Irish cuisine is that it's really hearty, it's really homey home style. So we've got a curry over here, we have a seafood chowder, and classic fish and chips. Well, let's dig in.
I think we should. Stews and comfort foods are some of my absolute favorites, especially on these cool kind of days, and actually with where we live too, or where I live in Western Washington, it's a lot like here, and we love these kinds of richer foods that are warming inside and out.
All these flavors are so good, and it's really given me some ideas for what we could cook up this week. One of the first things we're doing here in Cork is celebrating a pantry ingredient that's often overlooked. And here they have a whole butter museum.
Butter. We take it for granted, don't we?
We totally take it for granted, but we're going to learn about the history of butter here.
Incredible.
Cork has been known for a great butter trade. Traders or farmers, suppliers, would come along the butter roads with their firkins or their barrels of butter and trade them, exchange them in the Cork Butter Exchange. We are blessed here in Cork to have a great port, and we also are surrounded by the Golden Vale, which is a beautiful valley to the north of Cork, which is surrounded by mountains. The rain falls and it washes the nutrients down into the Great Central Plain, which means you can grow grass very quickly and easily, which means you can make butter very quickly and easily.
Happy cows, happy butter, yeah.
And so Cork became a great exporter of butter to New York and to London and to India and Australia and the Caribbean and New Zealand. All these places benefited from Cork First butter, which was the best butter to be had.
Cork is an approachable, walkable city. There's a lot of good energy of people walking around, from the universities to the restaurants, and just having a good time by the canals and the rivers.
Cork is one little neighborhood after another. Irish people, at least in Cork, all smile a lot. It's a very friendly place.
One of the things that I love to do when I'm traveling is finding local markets, and here Cork has a fantastic one. This is the English Market. It has been here since 1788, supporting local artisans, farmers, and producers, and I am looking for some unique items to build a nice charcuterie board that I get to share with my dad a little bit later.
Here's a ciabatta sourdough, organic brioche. I hope Steve is picking some of these up for our food later on.
Really full flavored, earthy, kind of like a copa ham, but not. It's their own kind of version of it.
We're going to get a bottle of mead for our charcuterie plate in another couple days that Steve's putting together for us. Let's get it.
So did you like the market?
I loved it. I love those kind of markets, don't you?
Yeah, they're super nice.
Did you find some good stuff?
I found some really good stuff.
Is it a secret?
It is a secret.
I have a secret too.
You do? Is it in that bag?
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Outdoor Eats is brought to you by Baldwin Hotels. It starts here. Heliconia, guiding people to a lifetime of adventure. In for Adventure, visit inforadventure.com. Part of the Irish experience is not all sunshine, rainbows, and gold at the end of the rainbow with the leprechauns. Sometimes it's a little drizzly, sometimes it's a little bit moody, and we had one of those days on the way to visit Sally Barnes at the Woodcock Smokery.
Sally is a legend in culinary education in all of Ireland and Europe, actually internationally. She was just awarded an award for lifetime achievement by the Irish Food Writers Association. But her experience is so much broader than that.
Come on, come on. Quick, 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 get in out that rain. Welcome, nice to meet you, welcome. Come in, well done. Oh Lord, yeah, it rains.
We're sitting here in the Keep, which is my education centre for what I do. 45 years of smoking fish, learning, teaching myself. And I think if we can teach people, younger people, how to utilise what's outside your door, how to incorporate that into your normal diet, I think it's really important to get those messages across to young people.
Welcome to the Keep. This
Thank
is
you.
me about to fillet a hake for you.
Okay.
I cold smoke and hot smoke fish
Okay.
here. So we cut through there, cut in behind those.
Her smokehouse was what I call very down home, and it is not a huge production facility. She is not trying to churn out a whole bunch of fish. It's very warm, it's very welcoming. It's very much small batch artisan production. And so for your processes here, you're doing hot smoke and cold smoke,
Yeah,
correct?
we are, yep.
Okay.
But today we're doing a hot smoke
Okay.
because we're doing this in the Keep.
Right.
Right, so that's the hake. Would you like to play with a haddock?
Sure.
Oh, it's very bad.
I've never
of me.
played with a haddock before.
This is St. Peter's fish.
Okay.
He has his black mark
Okay.
on both sides where he was touched by the saint.
Okay.
Fin structure's a little bit different, but equally beautiful. I mean, they're beautiful fish. Off
Well,
you
are there
go.
any specific tips for this specific fish?
No, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a really difficult fish to
Thank you, Sally.
That's quite
really,
all right, hon.
really appreciate that.
Yeah,
So,
cut in behind that. Yeah, until you feel the spine with the tip of the blade.
got that.
Now, cut through the belly. Now, these don't eat fish, so they don't get the worm like other fish do.
Okay, so just split the
Yeah,
belly there.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good. Okay.
Now, I find it easier to have the back of the fish towards me.
Okay.
So then go in here and try and keep the blade above that. Don't cut in too deeply.
So not too deep, because what I'm feeling is
Yeah.
I'm feeling the ribs in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when you get to about there, you can punch right through.
There you go.
Beautiful. Roll it back a bit. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Keep loosening off with the blade.
So how am I doing?
You're doing really well because they have ribs that come out of them to allow the belly on the fish to expand when it's eating whole mussels, whole hermit crabs, shell and all. Oh God, you are good. Oh yeah, look at that. Very sweet fish haddock, absolutely beautiful.
The process that she's using to smoke her fish is very straightforward, making a very, very salty brine, letting that fish soak for just a few minutes, and then either hot smoking or cold smoking it for a time in order to achieve some different textures. Man, the smell coming off of here is fantastic.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Here's the hake.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful flaky fish.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Man, Sally, thank you so much. I would love to be able to cook you lunch outdoor eat style.
I would be thrilled and honoured to have you cook lunch for me, thank you.
Sally shared her passion, and I wanted to repay her with a great meal. And I also wanted to honor the wonderful fish and flavors that she's created. So I put together a campy seafood chowder, using her smoked fish as a driver for a lot of the flavor. Okay, Sally, I have set up our bountiful board of local ingredients for our lunch setup here.
Fab.
And what I am making for you is a seafood chowder.
My favorite.
But outdoor eats style, a little bit more backpacker, a little bit more packing friendly. So what we have here is a nice selection of local ingredients that I found at the market, plus some additions from you. So we have some celery, some carrots, some shallots, so pretty classic mirepoix. We have a parsnip as well, some local butter, some local salt, your wonderful smoked fishes, and you brought out some smoked salmon as well. So we have smoked salmon, and this was the hake. The hake, awesome. So we'll do smoked salmon and hake seafood chowder, plus some milk. And what's really gonna bring this all together and make it more backpacker or camper friendly is instant mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna start to chop up some of our ingredients here and get cooking. For me, what I love about outdoor cooking is it doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be special. It's just about getting those ingredients in the pot, cooking it up.
Getting the flavor in there.
And get some of our vegetables in our pot. And I've got a couple shallots here. If you don't want to take a shallot or an onion, garlic powder or onion powder can work well too. Sometimes it's just nice to be able to chop up the real thing.
A bit of practice.
Yeah, shallot goes in the pot.
Smells good already.
And a nice big nugget of our...
Don't spare the butter.
Don't spare the butter of the beautiful butter we learned about yesterday.
Delicious.
I think it's time to turn on the burner, which is my favorite part.
So you've got just a little gas burner.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
How about that, huh? And we'll give that a little bit of a stir.
I think I'll put the fat down at the bottom.
Put the fat down at the bottom, get that all melted and sauteed. And a couple of the things we have on the board here is some nice seasonal ingredients. So this is a purple broccoli. And then something that you brought to the board, this wild garlic.
You're gonna love that.
Yes, so we're gonna add that as a garnish at top.
And you would find those in woods. They're prolific.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, so it's free food, no food miles.
I'm smelling that butter.
Fab.
Smells incredible. And so while you're doing that, I'm gonna start to chunk up the smoked fish. Man, the color on these fishes is just incredible.
It smells fab.
It smells great,
Yeah.
and it's just vegetables. It's so awesome. And if you want to throw in a little bit of that milk.
I'll do that for you, no problem.
And I'll tell you when.
Well, that slowed it down.
Yeah. And yeah, let's go for that. So just a couple cups of milk in here. And if you guys are taking this backpacking, then I highly suggest some non-fat milk powder rather than taking the milk, but we're doing a picnic here today, so that works out all right. So I think it's time that we add our seafood. It's looking and smelling good already.
Isn't it though?
Okay, since we're already up to a simmer, if you could help me with our instant mashed potatoes over there.
Certainly will.
And just do a rip on the top. And we will do a slow add to this to thicken it up.
Okay, so just trickle it in. And you want it to go in now, Chef?
Yeah, let's do it. So we'll use this as a nice starch, but then also a thickener for our sauce, so we don't necessarily have to use flour or a roux or a thickener.
That's very smart.
So I think we are looking pretty good and pretty thick. So we're gonna turn off our heat, give you a spoon.
Thank you, sweetheart. Lovely. Ooh,
and let's give it a try. See if we need any salt.
Give it a whirl.
Wow.
I don't think that needs salt.
It does not need salt at all.
No.
I think what it does need is a little bit of this garlic on top, purple broccoli, a little more color, a little more texture.
Ooh-wee. Oh.
A
Yeah.
little bit of freshness.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, let's bowl this up and get my dad back over here.
Exactly.
And we can all share this.
Excellent plan.
Hey, Dad, come on over. We've got lunch ready.
I'd love to.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you.
Sally, you've got your bowl.
Delicious.
Let's dig in.
All right. And these are all fresh ingredients, right?
Fresh, super local ingredients, and man, what I'm tasted is just the beautiful seafood flavor and the salinity of the fish that you made. And thank you for the addition of the local herbs, because it's something very unique, isn't it? This hits the spot for me. Does it hit the spot for you?
It does, and on a day like this, are you kidding me? It is perfect.
Nice. Outdoor Eats. Elevate your meals for any outdoor activity. Heliconia, guiding people to a lifetime of adventure. Maldron Hotels. It starts here. The next morning, we drove through the quaint little town of Bantry. Beautiful little inlet with some fishing history and a nice little farmer's market setting up. And we got in a quick round at 18 in the morning before lunch.
When I told some friends of mine that I was going to Ireland, and they happened to be golfers, they were so envious because Ireland has some of the finest golf courses in the world. They're green and so beautifully taken care of. Had a couple lessons on how to swing and not look like a fool. Steve has a great swing. He's gonna have to teach me more, but it was a beautiful, beautiful place. That's great. I hope I can do that.
Nice.
Well, it went that way.
We had a great round of golf at the Bantry Bay Golf Course. It definitely worked up an appetite for our charcuterie lunch. Par, I'll take it.
You still hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
After golf, we hit the road again and we stumbled on this old castle. There were just remnants of the walls and the other kind of thing, but it was open to the public and maintained by the local society for doing that kind of thing. And we had a charcuterie platter that Steve had provisioned from the English market, and it was fantastic.
Well, here is what I picked up at the English market. 2 breads, 2 meats, 2 cheeses, and a couple other little add-ons. So we have a creamy cow's milk cheese here,
Okay.
and then a aged goat cheese, some aged cured pork.
Are we gonna eat that pretty soon? I'm starved.
Here you go. While you do that, and then I'm going to try our Irish spiced beef.
Wow.
So this is a version of a corned beef, but a little bit drier.
Okay. Well, you were going one direction in the market. I was going in the other direction. And I found something for us.
Oh.
I bought us some mead.
Mead. Dad comes out of left field with some local mead.
I do.
Wow.
It smells beautiful. Hold on here.
Okay, yeah. Make sure it's good.
That is very, very good. It doesn't get any better than this.
Part of any road trip is not having a full plan. So we just started driving down the road in this specific peninsula of southwestern Ireland. Flat cliffs, waves crashing in, so beautiful, and also in comparison to the day before, which was very rainy and drizzly, we're so happy to see the sunshine as we were hiking around the cliffs. And do you remember cooking with your parents when you were a kid?
I really do. Food was important for us. It is for everybody. But no, we took great pride in family dinners, and even weekdays we worked together. I learned how to slice tomatoes appropriately and not cut myself and all those kind of things. But then we got into different kind of foods, and back in those days, I mean, cooking gourmet was having canned mushrooms, but my mom was always interested in new recipes. And I remember when we had, for the first time, sounds sort of funny, our own homemade pizza, and that we used, real dough, and pizza was just coming on as a new thing. Sounds crazy. I'm really old, I guess. But yeah, that was homemade pizza on Saturday nights, and Saturday noon was always tacos.
Yeah, I remember those early stories of taco night before taco night was a thing, and grandma or one of your relatives would make homemade tacos, so fried tortillas.
Absolutely.
And I believe you washed it down with Hawaiian punch.
Well, Hawaiian punch was one thing. My dad also invented swamp water, which was orange, Nesbitt orange, and root beer.
That was one of the things that Grandpa Corson passed down was swamp water, for sure.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We had that when he celebrated his life. So, Steve, we made a lot of meals together at home, but when did you get the bug to cook outside like you're doing?
Yeah, it's kind of a funny question because we weren't camping people. We were travel lodge vacationers.
Yeah.
And I went on a trip with some friends, and I offered to do the meal plan for 6 people. It was a Thai noodle dish with rice noodles combined with some coconut milk powder and some Thai curry paste. And I packed along some fresh herbs and a couple of vegetables. And we all ate it, and we're like, this is really good. And I want to figure out a way to share it with people, because what we had at that night at camp was delicious and provided a warm, satiating meal and set us up for the next day.
So, and it was a part of your whole hospitality thing. It was another way of being hospitable.
Yeah, that's the other crazy thing to think about too, is we think about hospitality so much as far as inside or setting a beautiful table and having multiple course dinners, and that's a wonderful time. There's also an opportunity to share that in an outdoor setting, and I think that connecting with the place like here or wherever we're at, having a good meal and sharing it with family and friends is the trifecta. That's it.
Well, I think you've perfected the trifecta.
Nice. It was a little bit windy up on the cliff, so we kept on driving to find a calmer spot to enjoy our dinner. All right, Daddy-O, it's time for dinner.
I'm glad it's about time.
It's about time. Well, we scurried down the cliffs because it was a little bit windy up there to be able to cook. But this lake is also quite beautiful.
Yes, it is, absolutely, and it's not far away.
Not that far away at all. I've been very curious about this recipe because I love corned beef cabbage dinner, and these ingredients are actually quite packable for multiple days on the trail. But I've been very curious about this. I don't know what this is gonna taste like, but we are gonna find out together.
It's great.
And if this works, this means we can have a whole corned beef dinner experience multiple days into a backpacking trip or a camping trip. So I am gonna start to cut some potatoes, and if you could help me by opening up the corned beef. What I'm doing for these potatoes is cutting them in relatively small pieces so our cook won't be that long. How you doing on the can over there?
It's a good quality can, I'll tell you that.
Love a good quality can. So we've got a couple potatoes in there. And what we're using for our cabbage here today is Brussels sprouts. And this is a little bit of a veggie hack, but what is a Brussels sprout but a small cabbage? 3 or 4, some pre-cut carrots. Do the baby carrots as well. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to our pot to season up our veggies at the bottom. So while you're finishing opening up the can, I'm gonna add some water to the bottom of our pot and just about a cup, and get our burner going. Start to cook up our dinner. Oh wow, there's congealed fat on the side. Exactly what I want. Smell?
Corned beef.
It's not bad.
Now be careful there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that last part, it got wound up a little bit weird on the key.
Oh, there we go. Get some scoops.
It might be nice as it sort of melts a little bit and goes all over the vegetables.
So that's why I'm putting it on the top. So the flavor and the fat can go all the way down.
That's a great idea.
Into the pot. And I am going to put our lid on it so we can get all of our steam and all of our flavor in there, adjust the heat. I have never tested this recipe, so I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I'm guessing it's probably gonna take around 10 minutes for our potatoes and cabbages and carrots and everything to get all soft and steamed.
Yeah, that'll be good.
We've been cooking for about, what, 5-7 minutes?
Somewhere around there, not long though.
Well, let's check it out.
Okay.
First time, ooh, big reveal.
There you go.
Wow. Okay, things have happened. Only one way to find out. Corned beef, carrot, and potato in the bottom. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, potatoes are soft. Okay, good.
This is looking pretty good.
It is looking pretty good. And just hold on right there because I have got some rich butter from my bag to melt over the top because we are in Ireland. Awesome. Well, let's try it for the first time. I'm trying the corned beef first.
Okay.
Wow. That's way better than I was expecting.
You know, I wonder, when we do corned beef at home, at least at home, we often have sort of a mustard crust on it. And I'm just wondering if that would add a little bit of zing to it.
You mean the mustard we had earlier?
You brought it.
Of course. Get a little mustard on there for you.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. Oh, yeah. Good call.
I think it's a very nice compliment. It really gives it some zing. I like it.
Sun popping out here. It's a sign that this is a recipe test success here in Ireland. And again, I am very surprised by this, but in about 10 minutes, you're gonna have a corned beef and cabbage dinner.
I'm eating all of this.
Outdoor Eats is brought to you by Outdoor Eats. Elevate your meals for any outdoor activity. Baldwin Hotels. It starts here. In4 Adventure. Visit in4adventure.com.
Hello.
Hi.
Steve, welcome to West of
Brian,
Dingle.
so
How
nice
are
to-
you?
so nice to meet
Don,
you.
pleasure to meet
Hi,
you.
Steve.
Our last stop on our road trip was west of Dingle Salt Company, and driving in, meeting Brian and Marie at their facility, which is actually their home right now, was a very, very fun, very special experience. The first step in their process is that they actually harvest water directly from the sea. So they took us down to their special cove where they harvest the water. And it's nothing super crazy. They literally take the water from the ocean and bring it back to their production facility next to their house. So this is where some of the magic happens.
Yeah, Steve. So essentially what we do is we collect about 4,000 litres of the seawater. We have a neighbour who actually comes down with a tractor, trailer, brings it up, we pump it from Cuisinay, bring it in here. We only collect at high tide.
And then it goes into this
Essentially we pump it into the container, we produce our brine, and then we start the crystallizing process, which I can show you now.
Yeah, let's do it. The next step in the process is sort of interesting because you think that salt water is salty enough to make salt, but it's actually not. So you need to boil off a lot of that water and that moisture in order to get the salt level up to a spot where it's gonna start to crystallize. The salt crystals that form are like a snowflake. Each one is unique.
There you go, they're your sea salt flakes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we went into the drying and packaging area. So we were able to kind of show Chef Corso how we dry our sea salt and then how it's all packaged. This is our dehydrator, so it's where we dry.
So just a standard dehydrator?
It's just a standard dehydrator, just small batch. So this is our salt.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, I think this whiskey smoked salt is the perfect complement to the dessert that I have coming up.
Sounds lovely. Let's head to the coast.
Let's go. All right, guys, we are here at your specific cove, and we are gonna make some dessert.
Looking forward to it.
And the theme of this whole trip has been celebrating Irish traditional flavors with a little bit of a twist. And what I'm gonna make for you guys is a stout cake. So this is a really fun way to be able to have cake with a camp stove. These are meant to usually cook soups and stews and noodles, but they don't do a very good job of baking. But I've got a little bit of a hack with the Chef Corso secret to be able to make some cake in this pot. So very simple ingredients, and what first thing we need to do is gonna make a little bit of a double boiler situation here because this isn't gonna bake, it's actually gonna steam our cake. Okay, so I have a liter camp pot here, and the first thing we need to do is get some rocks in the bottom. So I just pulled some rocks from just right around here, and this is gonna elevate our secondary pot from the bottom of pot number one. And I'm gonna get some water in the bottom here, just a few ounces or milliliters, and I'm gonna get that burner going to get our steam action. And have you guys ever cooked on a camp stove like this?
Not quite something that small, no.
This specific one stays lit, and these are awesome because they can be very, very compact and just throw right in your backpack.
Yeah.
So get the lid on to get our action going. And then I have a secondary pot, which is about 300, 350 milliliters. And this will be able to make about one portion of cake.
Okay.
Okay.
Enough for me, so.
Enough for you,
Excellent.
for sure. So this is just a classic chocolate cake mix. And what you usually do is add some oil, some butter, some water perhaps, and also some eggs. Okay, but I didn't really pack any eggs today, didn't really need that, so fantastic.
That's working.
That's
very
working
quick.
pretty quick. And then we are gonna get our pot in here so we can melt our butter. For the overall makeup of our double boiler here, we want the rocks to be high enough so that it provides some steam.
Yeah.
And also for our pot to be separated from that and giving some nice surface area for the steam to be able to hit all the way around it.
Or it'll burn.
Yep, or it'll burn, or it'll
Yeah.
just start floating in there like a buoy,
Yeah.
which we don't really want. And I am gonna give you a special
Oh,
task,
awesome.
opening the beer.
No problem.
Yep.
I have experience
I
in
know
this.
you have experience with that. And we are choosing a Beamish here today.
Excellent.
Yep,
It's
and
beautiful.
if you need to take a taste, go
Yeah,
right
we
ahead.
have to.
Yep.
Yeah, that passes the
Yep, is that past the test?
Absolutely.
The chef test?
Yeah.
Great. So, we are just gonna add our cake mix in here. And if you wanna hit me
Sure.
with,
Say when?
yep, just a couple milliliters. Yep, we can always add more, a little more, a little more, a little more. Fantastic, we'll give that a stir. So usually you're hydrating with the oil and the water and the eggs. We're choosing to hydrate with the stout to give it a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
And to give it a little bit of a local flavor here
Absolutely.
as well. Looking good for you.
Oh, that looks good.
Nice and
Yep,
gooey.
yep, nice and gooey, a good batter, all the way scraped down to the bottom. And then putting the pot right in there. So we're gonna put that on there and we're gonna check back in 15 minutes. Well, it has been cooking for about 15 minutes.
Yes.
Been steaming the whole time. You guys ready to check it out?
Yes.
Big reveal.
Oh, wow.
Oh, lovely.
Wow, look at that guy. It is puffed up very nicely.
Yeah.
Get it out of the pot here. So I'm just gonna kind of loosen up the outsides with my spatula. And the thing is, if it's a little bit ooey gooey inside,
Yeah,
it's
that's
kind
all
of
the better.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Fondant, yeah.
molten chocolate cake situation. I'll bowl this up.
Oh, it looks good.
Oh yes, we got a little bit of ooey gooey. So this is perfect. And then what I thought to really bring this together for a local dessert is a little bit of your smoked whiskey, sea salt,
Fantastic.
and a little bit of Five Farms Irish cream for the flavor. Oh yes,
Oh, I
there
can
we
smell
go.
that too.
Yeah.
It's good to be down this side.
And let's give it a try. Oh, I can smell that Irish cream on there.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing.
So curly.
That's so good.
Very Moorish.
Yeah.
This should not be a meal you can eat on the trail, but this is awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, whenever you're hey, what? There you go. Anyway, I have my spoon.
He wanted some too.
Well, we have to share.
No, he deserved it too.
He does. He's working hard.
working hard
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Wow. But those flavors.
Yeah, incredible.
And it was just cake
Yeah,
mix.
if only we had some more.
Thanks for coming along for this adventure with my dad in Southern Ireland. Get out there, cook something amazing somewhere awesome, because that's what it's all about. And I need to get moving because this tide is coming in.
Let's go.
Ooh. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you like this kind of stuff, check out my Substack page. So I am a food writer, I'm a curious chef, and I'm putting together some food essays called Culinary Deep Thoughts. And we cover different things from how many chickens does it take, to how do you like your eggs, to the perfect bagel order for you if you were in New York City. So check that out if you're curious, but would love to have you there, and it's been fun to create some other content besides Outdoor Eats TV. Let's get back to it. This week on Outdoor Eats, we are in the vibrant city of Quito, Ecuador. This whole trip is a fresh, new experience for me. I've never been here and I know very little about Ecuadorian cuisine, but I am diving headfirst into the bold flavors and ingredients and the stunning views. And before we're done, we're gonna cook up some fresh, new trail meals with some help from some new friends. I'm Chef Corso, hiker, backpacker, and classically trained chef on a mission to elevate outdoor meals. Because food on the trail should be so much more than just calories. Join me and my friends as we explore beautiful trails and cook up quick, easy, and delicious meals to share together. This is Outdoor Eats. I am in the center of the world in Quito, Ecuador, and the plan for this trip is to introduce me to a whole new food culture and a whole new cuisine. It's all gonna be new this trip. New flavors, some new fruits, some new vegetables, and meeting some new friends along the way.
This is it, Steve.
This is it? This is the center of the world?
Yeah, this is the gateway to the nature of Quito district. We are just in the latitude 000.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is wild. I never knew that I wanted to be in both hemispheres at the same time, but it's truly, truly special experience. Just my first few steps in the city, I can already feel that there is a lot of rich culture here. From the architecture to the colors to the mountains that are surrounding the whole city. Very, very comforting for a new traveler here in the city.
The historical center is very important because it's a World Heritage for UNESCO. This is the heart of the city.
So I've noticed a few beautiful churches. Can you tell me about those?
Yes, around of the historical center you can find many churches. In this part you can see San Francisco Church.
Yeah.
This is the San Francisco Square too. Represent the biggest architectural complex inside of the historical center.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So we are literally in the center of it all right here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
The four regions of Ecuador is the Amazon region, the coast region, the Andean region, and the Galapagos Islands.
Each region is very, very diverse in its flavors and food cultures, and the climate and the topography guide what is able to be grown, which is then what is able to be enjoyed.
Yes, exactly. It's the same country, but if you go to the other regions, you can find another flavors, another colors, another
Amazing.
smells too.
Well, I am looking forward to trying some of those flavors. Ruben was able to share a little bit about the city center as well as a few of the local churches. He even took me up to the top of one of them, and we got some wonderful vistas of all of the colorful neighborhoods, ridge lines to set the scene for my time in Quito. And Ruben, I wonder if you could recommend a local market. It's one thing that I love to do when I am visiting a new city.
Well, the Central Market, yes, is in the heart of the historical center.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good option to visit.
All right, thank you. Doesn't matter what city I'm going into, I always love hitting up the local market on one of the first days. This is usually the food of the people. Buenas, Luis.
Hi, Chef. Welcome. Welcome to Quito.
Thank you so much. This is Mercado Central. It's where it's all happening. You've got veggie stalls, fruit stalls, some meats, some herbs. I'm super, super excited to taste some of these things because they look great.
It's typical in Ecuador, juice of natural fruits with blackberry, alfalfa, naranjilla, mixed with egg.
You throw an egg in your smoothie?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's power. You can feel the Rambo.
Oh, wow. It's not every day that you can get a private tour of a market with a local chef. And some highlight was that smoothie. It had some flavors and fruits that I am used to, but then adding egg was definitely unique and a good way to start the day. I can taste the Rambo, I can taste the eggs in here. I sure hope that Rambo juice can help me with the elevation up here.
Gracias.
So good, gracias. Look at all these fruits.
This is Ecuador.
I've seen some of these before. We've got grapes, we've got cantaloupes, pineapples, and bananas and things, but some of these I have literally never seen before.
It's amazing. The fruit in Ecuador is amazing.
What I've noticed so far is that a lot of the fruits are very light in sweetness, but strong in tartness and aroma, which they're using for some hot sauces, some soups, and adding them to sweet and savory dishes. Well, it's been great to see these new fruits and vegetables here. And I've had a really long trip. I'm kind of tired.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah?
Yeah. You need a limpia.
Is that another vegetable? One of the most interesting experiences I've had in a while, a herb bath at the market.
People around the world come here and do this. It's a traditional family.
Apparently, I have a lot of bent up energy inside and I need to get it out somehow. So hopefully from their very interesting and traditional service, I can have a nice, refreshing trip here in Quito for the rest of the time. Gracias. Luis, all this looks amazing. What do we have here in this bowl?
Jaguar locro.
Okay.
One of the most popular soups in Ecuador.
Lamb and potato stew with a bunch of really fresh garnishes and fried blood, which is new to me. Very, very hearty.
It's more aromatic. This plate is a traditional dish from Ecuadorian Andes.
Yeah, that's very good.
This is ceviche.
Okay.
Local ceviche. It's different of the Peruvian ceviche.
Wow. And then what are these little guys?
Chulpi or tostado, fried corn.
Fried corn, but not popcorn. That's amazing.
It's very typical in Ecuador.
Yeah, what is this too? We have so many great flavors and colors here.
This is fried fish.
Well, thank you so much, Luis, for showing me around the market today, introducing me to some new ingredients, some new fruits. It's a great introduction to Ecuadorian cuisine and giving me some ideas for what I'm going to cook later on in the week.
Thank you, my friend. You're welcome.
I'm outside of Quito by about an hour and a half here in the mountains in the cloud forest. And this afternoon, I'm meeting up with a member of the Yunguilla community. I'm gonna get a tour of their farm, their artisan food production, go on a hike with them in the mountains, and find a perfect spot to cook up some lunch together.
We produce a lot of things here in the community. We make cheese, we make jams, and handcrafts.
Handcrafts too?
Yes.
Oh, I look forward to seeing those. And where does the trail start?
Now we're
Now?
going to
All right.
go in the car.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, yes.
So let's go.
Let's start into the truck. I love it.
Yes.
I was excited to get into the mountains outside of Quito, but I was not expecting to jump in a truck to start the trip. And it was a bumpy road, but very, very fun. The whole ride up was absolutely gorgeous, seeing the plantations along the way. And then we popped into the cloud forest. Salvador, how many times have you walked this trail?
I think sometimes I walk a lot.
Well, this is your backyard, yes?
Yes.
This is a beautiful backyard.
Yes, it's beautiful. We have two types of cheese. This is fresh cheese,
okay,
and the other one is the prensado.
Mmm, a little squeaky,
yes,
soft, very nice and creamy and rich.
So we have 4 flavors for jam. The number one is the strawberry. The second one is the chihualcan. It's a fruit from here from Yunguilla.
Okay.
Another one is the huilla. It's a fruit from Ecuador.
Okay.
And the blackberry.
Blackberry, nice.
Okay,
Very
so-
nice. Mmm. It is really sweet,
very
but
sweet.
very floral. Tastes a little bit like a pear with some starfruit flavor.
Yes.
Really good. It's really fun to see the different production, and it's just in your small town here in the mountains.
Everybody's helping to make the cheese, the jam, the handcraft, all the things.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
for showing me
you're
this.
welcome.
Yeah.
So now, Steve, we are going to cook right there.
Yeah, we're almost
Yes,
there.
yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
You can see
so
the
let's
clearing
go.
up there.
Yes.
This is beautiful. Salva, thank you so much for showing me your village and the trail today. You have such a close-knit community of people that help each other out, and I know you guys share a lot of meals together, so I'm so happy to be able to share a meal with you here today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start chopping, but if you could start to prepare a little appetizer for us here with the bread and the jam. And here's a knife for you.
Thank
and
you.
I'm gonna do a rough chop on these, nothing super fancy. Oh, that looks really good. What flavor of jam do we have?
We have the flavor of uvilla.
Which is the golden berry.
The golden berry.
Which is also new to me down here. I've been trying so many new fruits and vegetables, and I've never even seen them before. Add a little bit of quinoa, and give it a stir. And then I do have this, achiote.
Achiote.
A seed that provides a lot of color, and you only need so much. I'm not even gonna use the whole packet, but it'll give you some nice flavor of this area.
It's ready.
It's ready?
It's
Oh,
ready.
yes,
Okay,
this is
let's-
exciting.
Okay.
Cheers. Oh, wow. One of the best bites of today was the combination of the fresh cheese and the fresh golden berry jam from the community. You normally don't put jam and cheese together, but these two were a perfect match. Wow!
It smells good.
It smells
so
really good, but the color has changed so much since we started, so I think we are ready. I'm gonna give it a final try to see if we need any more salt.
It's good?
It's very good. It's okay. What do you taste it?
With the chifle, it's so crunchy.
This is really good as is, but what I've also learned is that ají is part of life, right? We added the ají and we both went, oh yeah, that's it. That really made the dish. That it needs the ají, and the ají complements it wonderfully. It was a very special trip here to the community. I very much appreciate that they are family oriented, that they're supporting each other, that they are celebrating local ingredients and sharing it with everybody. Well, thank you for sharing a wonderful day and a wonderful afternoon with me. For me, this is what it's all about. Quito does have many parks, but one of them is like their central park. It's called Carolina Park, right in the center of the city. It has multiple walking paths, some beautiful trees. It's a place for everyone to come and enjoy and relax. Today, I'm meeting up with a couple local chefs and artisans to continue to learn more about the Ecuadorian food culture here. Isabel, this is a beautiful spread that you have here at Bakari Chocolates, and chocolate is enjoyed the world over. But what makes Ecuadorian chocolate unique?
I would say that chocolate in Ecuador is unique because we have mega biodiversity in the country. Cacao beans come from different kind of plants, so the flavor in each cacao bean coming from regional plants are always going to taste different.
What are we going to taste here today?
Pure cacao first, then we have a little bit of cacao mixed with herbal or fruit essences. And we have here an Andean blueberry, which is called mortiño. It's a very special fruit in Ecuador.
Their flavor of their chocolate was incredibly intense in a good way, and a little bit more floral than some of the other chocolates that I've tasted around the world, some different varieties of cacao that I never really had before. It is safe to say this is some of the best chocolate I've ever had. And I think it's all complemented by this gorgeous spot where we are. We get to eat chocolate when looking at the mountains.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Having you here for us has been an amazing experience. It's very nice to know that you're going to be cooking in the highlands with chocolate in nature, keeping that real spirit, you know, of what we share and what gives us.
Absolutely. Thank you. Did you know that Ecuador actually makes its own version of tequila? Well, they do. It's called mixque. We're going to stop at a local artisan producer just outside of Quito named Casa Agave to learn about how it's made. Buenos dias.
Chef, buenos dias. Welcome to the middle of the world and welcome to Ecuador. The most common product that you can find around this plant is tequila. In mainly in tequila, they are going to use agave tequilana Weber.
Or blue agave.
Or blue agave, yeah. In mixque, we are going to work with two species of a plant. One is this Americana Variedad Andina, and the other one is this. This is agave marginata. In Mexico, they are going to find the pineapple of agave. They are going to cut all of the leaves, and they are going to find the body of the plant, ferment, and distill. In our way, we are not going to kill the plant. We are not going to take out the leaves. We just make a little hole in the middle of the plant. The plant is going to give us the nectar. We harvest the nectar so the process of the plant can continue.
The process for any wine, beer, or distilled spirit is very straightforward, but doesn't mean it's easy. There's so many steps along the way, from the quality of ingredients to how it is fermented, and then for here to distill it, and then you take the next step to aging, which is a whole nother step to developing flavors. There's so many steps to making a quality product, and I am super curious to try this mixque because before I came to Ecuador, I didn't even know it existed. This is a beautiful tasting board you have here. Which one should we try first?
The pure nectar. Shower mixque is the name.
Salud.
Salud. Mixque, it's the sun in a bottle. It's exactly what agave plant take from the sun and reproduce in a liquid. And then we arrive to the spirits now. Okay? This is Mixque Blanco. It's 40% alcohol.
Having tasted the pure nectar, I can see those flavors in here.
One product that is so special is the flower. It's the last gift of agave before dying.
If you are in Quito and do like tequila, highly recommend trying some mixque because I think you're going to like it. Chef Luis was so generous to donate his time to show me around the local market, but then he brought me to his restaurant, Tributo, and really showed off what he can do. This looks wonderful.
Tributo is part of the 101, the best state restaurant, and the Latin America 50 best. The ribeye has been dry aged for 80 days, and this cow is 15 years.
so much flavor.
What he is doing with older cows that are usually not utilized for food production, the flavor of this meat is absolutely wonderful. And what I noticed the most is that the fat, we don't talk about the fat very often, but the fat was actually yellow and orange and was so rich in flavor, truly a local grass-fed steak bite.
The colors come from what the cow eats. The cow is old, but the meat is very soft.
The flavor of this beef is truly unique, but I am looking forward to building my own flavors with a couple dishes coming up. This morning, I'm meeting up with one of my new friends, Anahi, and she's going to take me up the cable car to one of the vista points of Quito.
We are in Teleférico. It's an iconic part of Quito, and we're going to get the unique opportunity of seeing all the volcanoes that surround this beautiful city.
Very nice. So Quito is about 9,000 feet. We're going to get up to about 13,000 with the cable car?
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
Teleférico, it's only 15 minutes away from the city center, so it's a great opportunity for a day hike, and it brings you up from 5,000 feet above sea level to 13,000 feet, which gives you a great viewpoint of the city, but also an amazing opportunity to train for high altitude mountaineering. It's getting chilly up here.
Yeah, I'm noticing the temperature difference too, and something I'm thinking about is that as elevation goes up, temperature goes down, air pressure goes down as well, so that means it's going to take a little bit longer for our lunch to cook up.
13,000 feet, that makes a difference in cooking.
That makes a lot of difference in cooking. One of the things you may not know about Outdoor Eats is that we don't pre-scout anything. So I love seeing the vistas, seeing the new plants, seeing the new flowers, but back in my mind, I'm like, where are we gonna cook? And that's part of Outdoor Eats, finding that amazing spot to cook. We found our spot.
I know, we made it all the way up.
You and I are gonna try a new recipe today. And I know we both love soups and both love stews for how hearty they can be on a cool day here at the top of the mountain. The ingredients that we have here are ingredients that I'm familiar with, ingredients you're familiar with, and ingredients you guys are familiar with, but we're gonna put these together to see if they could actually come together as a complete dish and a complete meal. So we have potatoes, chocolate, peanuts, coconut oil, cocoa nibs, and chicharron. Very interesting combination, and let's see how it all comes together. The first thing that I'm gonna do is add our coconut oil. Rough chop of our pork chicharron.
Do you know that Ecuador has more than 500 types of potatoes?
I did not, that is a lot. A nice handful of peanuts, and then some of our cerveza. I'm gonna add some chocolate. We're using the Bacari chocolates. This is 70%, so pretty high in the cacao.
Bacari is one of the best chocolate brands in Ecuador, and it was a really nice sweet touch to that very savory meal that we had up in high altitude.
Two things we're gonna garnish with is some cocoa nibs, again from Bacari chocolates, and these, which completely new to me from Casa Agave. This is the flower of the agave. Wow, there's some starch coming out from those beautiful, beautiful potatoes. Your food styling up here. I like it.
Of course, I'm
like
a big foodie. I'm a big foodie.
Beautiful. Wow, yes. Cheers.
I feel like everything brings a little bit of crunch at the end, which is amazing to add, on top of the very creamy pork side of the recipe.
Yeah, this is a surprisingly complex dish for being such humble ingredients. So would you say this is a winner?
Definitely. Today's adventure with Chef Corso shows how accessible the outdoors is to anyone and how easy it is to actually have a great meal in the outdoors. I look forward to having you again in Ecuador and can't wait for our next adventure.
Me too. Thanks for coming along for my trip to Quito. I'm just getting a taste for Ecuadorian cuisine and I cannot wait to experience more. And guys, it doesn't matter what language you speak, the food and the outdoors has a way to connect us and bring us together. And that's what Outdoor Eats is all about. Get out there, boca boca. Well, this is beautiful.
That is.
Love it. Oh, wow, the color on there is fantastic. Toast is not bread, bread is not toast. Toast your bread. That is delicious.
Yeah.
Everyone's quiet at eating, that's a good thing.
Always a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that sounds good. I'm excited about that. That'll be fun.
Should we get after it? Let's do it. I'm Chef Corso, hiker, backpacker, and classically trained chef on a mission to elevate outdoor meals. Because food on the trail should be so much more than just calories. Join me and my friends as we explore beautiful trails and cook up quick, easy, and delicious meals to share together. This is Outdoor Eats. This is Laramie, Wyoming, where the skies are wide, the pace is slow, and every recipe tells a story. And guys, food here isn't just about fuel. It's about connecting to the outdoor adventures that are just outside your door. Let's get cooking. I'm starting off my adventure in downtown Laramie, and the plan is to do a little provisioning here as well as check out a couple of the shops. My first stop was at Big Hollow Co-op.
Big Hollow Food Co-op was founded on celebrating local ingredients. We really wanted a place for these local vendors to thrive and be able to highlight their ingredients.
Hey Jeff, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. So I am looking to do some shopping for some of the recipes that I have coming up later on in my trip.
Well, some great ingredients that we've got here are some local honey out of Cheyenne, some really good hot sauces down from Fort Collins also.
Interesting.
And right now we just got in Palisade peaches too.
I have heard of the special Palisade peach, but I've never had one, so it might be time to try one.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna go shopping and see what we can find for the recipes coming up. I'm so happy I talked to Jeff, and he was a wealth of information for some local products that maybe I would have passed over on the shelf. So I found some hot sauce, found some honey, some different cheeses, and also the Palisade peaches, which are in season right now. Awesome, well, thank you again so much.
Yeah, for sure, thank you. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. Just a short walk down the street is Range Leather, and they are a local handcrafted leather shop making anything from totes to journals to patches for hats.
All the products are actually made here in our shop in Laramie, Wyoming. All of the material for the leather is sourced here in the US as well.
One of the things that I loved about it was seeing the craftsmen. They are literally just in the open showroom, so you can see them sewing, you can see them crafting there, and it is all done by hand right in front of you. Really, really cool to see.
This is where we get all of our leather. We have these stamps right here.
Oh, wow.
Which has all of the custom logos that we do for different companies. It's a custom CNC brass stamp.
Don't see brass very often.
This is what the blank patch looks like. And then with a combination of that heat and pressure, makes it so that you have a full Outdoor Eats patch on.
No way. That is super cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You know, I started Outdoor Eats about 5 years ago with just a couple recipes and the mission to get folks outside and have them eat well. So it's super, super awesome to be able to see the logo on a hat.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Very cool.
So on a road trip a couple years ago, I was passing through Laramie and stopped at a random restaurant called Alibi Bakehouse and Pizzeria. And it was so, so good. So when we were planning Outdoor Eats, I wanted to see if we could partner with the local chef. Carrie, this place is wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. We focus on wood-fire pizza, breads, pastries, all sourdough.
Have you been a baker your whole life?
No, this is just, you know, I think you start thinking of what you can do or what would appeal to the market, and you say, well, I could do that. And so that's kind of how it goes. I have a pastry chef, and there would be times when I said, well, I did this today. And she's like, oh, well, did you make sure that you tempered your eggs? And I'm like, you gotta do what?
Like, I didn't know that. Yeah.
So
be like, it turned out fine.
It turned out fine. So I think a lot of our thing is, I was never scared of it. Or ham Swiss and fig jam. So there's a little sweet in there too.
Mm-hmm. That's very good. That big jam comes in right at the end. Yeah. Complements the ham nicely. Savory croissants, folks. It's what you want. So I've got that eye on the Palisade peaches.
This is gonna be a little messy.
Okay, I'm going in. That is fantastic. So the loaf that you have in front of us, what is that?
It's an einkorn.
Okay. Yeah, I love that darker
Nice
color.
crust.
Nice. And do you think this loaf would be good to pair with our meal later on in the trip?
I think it'll be great.
That's awesome. I can't wait to take this out on a campfire. You know those trails that we like hiking and biking on? Well, they don't just magically appear. Today I'm meeting up with a trail maintenance crew here in the greater Laramie area named the Trail Fairies. And they're gonna give me a shovel, they're gonna give me a pick, and they're gonna put me to work to fix up a trail in the area. And I love this. I love working up an appetite and also love celebrating this story because they are all volunteers and they help us recreate better.
Welcome to our crew here.
Thank you. Morning, everybody.
The mission of Trail Fairies is to welcome a diverse community of trail users to come and become environmental stewards of their trails and to work to maintain and improve existing trails in the southeastern Wyoming.
I'm excited to see what we get to do today.
One of the key things in trail building and then also in maintenance is organic versus mineral soil.
Okay.
If we were to use this to fill in a spot like this, goes here, and even if we throw some dirt, it created the effect of filling a space, but that's going to deteriorate within days.
Yeah, it didn't actually
if
do
not
anything.
months, right?
Right.
So all the organic, we just give right back to the place and just disperse it out there. So it'll continue to do its work in a different form.
Sure.
I can just come through and kind of, even though it looks like, oh, we're just kind of putting in soft, loose dirt. This will get compacted from users and over time.
Yep.
And as long as we've eliminated the cause of this, which is the water flow, this will actually fill in really nice.
Nice, that's great.
All right.
The community that Rico has built with Trail Fairies here in the Laramie area is something that's truly special.
Excellent.
It's all done?
This is it.
Well, thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of the team today. And I'd love to cook you guys lunch. You guys getting hungry?
I am.
All right. So what we're making here is a beef mango fried rice, and we're also going to talk about how to cook for a group because it can be kind of challenging. It all starts with a big pot. So we have some just classic beef jerky and some mango from the Big Hollow Co-op. We have soy sauce, sesame oil, and rice vinegar, plus some dry ingredients of some garlic powder and some ginger powder. So first things first is we have been working with our hands and we're all dusty, so we are going to sanitize our hands. And if we all just want to start ripping up our beef jerky and our mango and throwing it in the pot here.
All right.
If you guys been watching Outdoor Eats for any amount of time, you know I love cooking for people and I love cooking for a group. I did check in with the crew to see if they were meat eaters, but this recipe is fantastic for vegetarians, vegans, gluten-free folks. It's very easy to customize this recipe to whatever your trip is or whatever your flavor is. So we have our mango and our beef jerky in there, and I'm gonna add some water. And we're just gonna start to build up our flavor. So I have some soy sauce.
Yeah.
Got some sesame oil. I've got some rice vinegar here too. Throw a little bit of garlic powder and some ginger powder. And what I like to do with this is to get all of these wet and dry ingredients into the pot now, because this is gonna be a very, very flavorful liquid that's gonna inject all of its flavor into our rice. Just gonna give this a quick little stir, dissipate our ingredients. Oh, we are up to a simmer. So all we have to do now is add some instant rice. Great, so we are just gonna turn off the burner and come back in 10 minutes and start to put together our garnish party so we can all have some lunch.
All right.
So we have our sliced red pepper, some fresh snap peas, some extra soy sauce, some sesame sticks, French's fried onions, wasabi peas. You can really go nuts with this on however you like, but let's see what's in the pot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, smells good.
That looks like a nice pot of lunch right there. So let's do a quick little bowl here to make sure our flavors are good for everybody. It's always important to taste your food. Let's do that.
Cheers.
That's wonderful.
And what do you taste of?
That mango is really juicy.
Yeah,
I think it absorbed a lot more than I expected. I mean, it tastes like fresh mango.
It does.
Well, dig in, everybody. Look for a trail crew and consider donating your time if you are a user of the trails, because it is so important to keep these maintained. And as I'm going on my hikes in the future, definitely gonna have a different eye out and a different appreciation for where I'm stepping. One of the great parts about traveling is meeting new people. And today I'm meeting up with a new adventure family, and we are gonna go rock climbing in the BEVERAGE climbing area.
Hey, we're the Murphys from Laramie, Wyoming. I'm Carrie.
I'm Monica.
And I'm Chayton.
If you guys are rock climbers and have not been to the BEVERAGE area, you need to get up here. It is a wonderland of amazing tracks, both for the beginner, the novice, the experienced person. Such a fun area to be able to explore in just a few minutes outside of town.
Murphy family, welcome to BEVERAGE. Corso, welcome to BEVERAGE.
Thank you.
We are here at the Nautilus. This is a world famous climbing destination. Should we get after it?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool.
So Slim, these rocks are huge.
They are big. This is some of the oldest exposed rock on the planet, actually. And it's just been eroded away by the wind, snow, and rain. We are gonna be climbing this one right here.
Ah, okay.
This is called Cornelius.
You guys think you can do that?
Yeah, we'll see.
I think you can do that.
Okay, cool. Who's up first?
I think that's me. I was pretty excited, honestly, but I had never done crack climbing before, and I was nervous about like tearing up my hands.
Excellent work. Way to focus on those feet. Excellent job. Okay, kiss those carabiners, man.
Mwah!
Yeah! Heck yeah, great job.
I didn't tear up my hands. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was a lot of fun. I would totally do it again.
Yeah, you look great.
Carrie rocked it. She set the bar for all of us, and now I think the kiddos are gonna give it a try. I'm excited to see them on the rocks though.
Well, he got up that far fast. Awesome.
Yeah, heck yeah.
It was very fun to be able to see them all experiencing that together, to kind of getting over some nerves or giving some encouragement along the way. So did it feel better after you were up there all rigged up?
Yeah.
No. I was scared the whole
Scary the whole time?
Yeah.
Give those things a kiss. Yeah, heck yeah.
My turn.
Nice.
Great job.
Big old long legs help.
It's hard to find those little footholds.
For sure.
Give those things a kiss. Not much higher than that right there.
I learned a lot this afternoon about everything that goes into this process, and it's something that I need to talk to my rock climbing buddies because I want to do it again. The recipe that I chose for us for our lunch today is a mac and cheese. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So we have some pasta, we've got a couple kinds of grated cheese, I've got some non-fat milk powder here because we are outdoors, maybe don't have a cooler, and then I have some seasonings of some salt, some garlic powder, and the secret ingredient, which is actually mustard. And then another ingredient we have here is some ghee, or some clarified butter. We're just gonna light up the burner here and get our water going. Throw a little bit of salt in the water for some flavor. You can choose any elbow pasta, any small shaped pasta you like, but I chose fusilli. Do you have the fusilli?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why I chose the fusilli? Because it's silly. Come on. Oh, layout, look at that. Getting nice and curly Q. So the thing about mac and cheese is it is classic and it is delicious, but there are so many ways to be able to elevate it. And what we're gonna do here with our mac and cheese is turn it into a bar. So have a toppings bar, so we all have some different options. We can choose our own adventure as far as flavor. I didn't really have a plan for this. We just put it all out on the picnic table and let people choose their own adventure for whatever flavors that they would like. So I'm just going to strain most of the water off of here. And if you wanna open that up for me, please. Nice, good shot, you're doing good. Okay, go ahead and throw in about half of that container in there. Nice.
Perfect, that's good. I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of our clarified butter. Add a little bit of garlic powder. If you want to open up our milk powder as well, go ahead and throw all of that in there. Nice and creamy, and our mustard. It looks a little bit weird right now, but I assure you it is going to be delicious. And if it's looking a little bit dry, I can add a little bit of water back to it. Wow, that's looking really good.
It's looking really good.
Yeah.
For me, cooking for a group is an opportunity. For some folks, it can be filled with anxiety, but it is something that I enjoy, and for me, it's fun. You happy?
Mm-hmm.
Good. You happy?
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Everyone's quiet. Everyone's quiet at eating. That's a good thing.
It's always a good sign.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Carrie, nice to see you again.
Hey, Steve, how's it going?
Good. And where are we today?
We're in the Snowy Range Mountains.
Nice, and it's just a short drive from Laramie.
About 20-25 minutes.
And what's the plan for today?
We're gonna go for a short hike and set up at our base camp and do some cooking.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, let's go. I met up with Carrie outside of town. In just a few minutes, the mountain ridges start to form and a whole new vista presents itself. And up in the Snowy Range out west of Laramie, absolutely beautiful. Oftentimes it is covered in snow because it's at about 10,000 feet, but it's wide open right now in the summertime. The wildflowers are popping, and the ridgeline of the Snowy Ranges is quite beautiful with some lovely alpine lakes. We even saw moose, which is fantastic, and a couple little waterfalls, but some of the quintessential views of the Laramie area.
What are we making?
So I'm thinking about a home style kind of chuck wagon recipe. So doing a BBQ chili in a cast iron skillet over a campfire, and then toast up your bread to be able to complement.
Wow, that sounds good. I'm excited about that. That'll be fun.
There are not many times I get to cook over a campfire these days, and it's so fun when I get to. So Carrie brought me to one of her favorite campsite cook spots. Well, this is an awesome spot you chose.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? We got the view of the lake.
I think it's quite nice, and you built a fantastic fire that's cooking down nicely. Maybe get that down a little bit more. We don't want it ripping too hot. And what we're making here is a leftover barbecue chili. And guys, all you guys out there, you can make this recipe. This is almost a no chop recipe. Just get in the skillet, heat it up, and you can make this recipe. And I love it because it comes together so quick, and then it turns into such a hearty dish. So ingredients for our leftover BBQ chili is we have some chopped brisket and some chopped pork. So then we have some salsa, and you could also use a can of Rotel, you could use a can of tomatoes, whatever you really like, but we're using some local salsa here today. 1 can of beans, whatever beans you like, and then we have some salt, some garlic powder, and a little extra chili powder here to bring in our flavor, and then a couple garnishes, pretty simple, with some green onions and some cheddar cheese, because we got to do that. And then what I was thinking what would be very, very nice is to be able to toast up some of your bread as a nice complement.
That sounds great.
I'm going to start to
assemble yours.
All in here. It is really just a dump meal. Getting some of the ash out of there. I'm a big fan of chopping things, but sometimes after a long car ride getting to the campsite, it's just nice to be able to dump the things in the pot and get it cooking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add our salsa, our canned beans, salt, garlic powder.
That looks good over there.
And some chili powder. I know, just a couple ingredients, comes together pretty quick. So yeah, get a little bit of oil in there so we can heat up our skillet. Oh, nice, that looks good. You know, I'm noticing that skillet's getting a little bit hot, which I'm getting a little bit concerned for both of us. And we didn't get any pads from your kitchen, but I did break some socks. Need to put on a sock too. And Carrie, I think these are clean.
Okay.
I think.
Well, I mean, when you're camping, you don't have a choice.
It's true, but I'm pretty sure these are clean. So I also need to add a little bit of water to our skillet chili. Not too much. Oh yeah, that looks real good. Get that back on there. Nice. We're simmering back here, and our chili starting to smell good. How's the bread doing?
It's doing good.
Oh wow, the color on there is fantastic.
Yeah.
Toasted bread.
Toasted.
Yes.
It's getting toasted.
love the mixture of the brisket and the pork in there. Little team garnish action. Well, I have made this recipe a couple times before on some road trips, but this is a unique combination of some local ingredients that smell quite good. That is a great piece of toast. I cook a lot of meals by myself around the country in locations like this, but I'm so glad we could share it today.
I am too.
Thanks for coming along for my adventure here in Laramie, Wyoming. Get out there, cook something amazing somewhere awesome, and maybe meet a new trail friend. Boca boca. Thanks for coming along for the whole season of Outdoor Eats Season 3. If you want to watch Season 1, Season 2, check out the link here. And also you might be wondering, is there going to be a Season 4? Is there going to be more of these episodes where Corso gets to travel all around the country and cook with random people and learn new things and teach you how to do it? Yeah. There is going to be a Season 4, and so we're currently filming Season 4 right now, and all of those episodes will air in the fall of 2026. We've already filmed in Ireland for a second time, in the great Galway area. We also filmed on the Olympic Peninsula of Washington State, where I'm from, and also Irvine, California. So some other fun adventures of some beautiful locations. Can't wait to share those episodes with you later this year. But get out there, cook something amazing somewhere awesome, hit up the website, take a recipe out, and try it. Because it's so much more fun. It complements your trip so much better than a packaged meal or just another bar. And it's what it's all about. Getting outside, cooking up a great meal, and sharing it. Get out there. Boca boca.